Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Speak Easy English. I'm Henry.
Hi, friends. I'm Luna. If you've been following our series, you know we've already practiced 3 big topics at the bank: opening a bank account, depositing and withdrawing money, and sending a wire transfer.
That's right. Today, we're moving to the next step, applying for a credit card.
Sometimes it feels a bit scary, right? There are many choices: Visa, MasterCard, American Express. But don't worry, we'll guide you step by step.
And remember, this is shadowing practice. We'll say useful phrases slowly so you can repeat after us.
Repeating makes your pronunciation better and helps the phrases stay in your memory.
In this lesson, we'll cover asking about credit cards at the bank, filling out forms, sharing income details, checking interest rates, and finally, getting your card.
So you'll be ready to apply in real life confidently.
Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Your support really helps us keep making lessons for you.
All right, let's start with asking about credit cards at the bank.
When you sit down with a banker, the first thing you need to do is tell them you want a credit card.
In North America, most banks offer different credit cards, so the banker might start by saying, "How can I help you today?"
You can answer, "I'd like to apply for a credit card."
Repeat after us. "I'd like to apply for a credit card."
If you want to know the options, you can ask, "What kinds of credit cards do you offer?"
The banker may explain, "We have basic cards, student cards, and premium cards."
You can reply, "Can you tell me the difference between them?"
Another useful line is, "Which card is good for newcomers?"
Repeat after us. Which card is good for newcomers?
The banker may ask if you already have an account with the bank.
You can answer, "Yes, I opened an account last month," or "No, not yet."
This helps the banker understand your situation.
All right. Once you've asked about the options, the next step is usually giving your personal information.
After you ask about the card, the banker will usually need your personal information to start the application.
They may begin with, "Can I have your full name?"
You can answer, "My name is Anna Chen."
Repeat after us. My name is Anna Chen.
Next, they might ask for your date of birth.
You can reply, "I was born on June 15th, 1990.
Another common question is, "What is your current address?"
You can say, "I live at 25 King Street, Toronto."
Repeat after us. "I live at 25 King Street, Toronto."
Sometimes they also ask for your phone number or email.
You can answer, "My phone number is 416-555-7890, or my email is anna@gmail.com.
Once they have your personal details, the banker will move on to questions about your income and job.
Once your personal details are clear, the banker will usually ask about your job and income.
They might start with, "What is your occupation?"
You can answer, I am a software engineer, or I work as a cashier.
Repeat after us. I am a software engineer.
Next, they could ask, where do you work?
You can reply, I work at Metro Supermarket, or I work at ABC Company.
Another important question is, how much is your monthly income?
You can say, my monthly income is $3,000.
Repeat after us. My monthly income is $3,000.
If you are a student, you can explain, I am a student and I receive support from my family.
And if you are self-employed, you might say, I run my own small business.
After these questions, the banker usually goes on to explain fees and interest rates for the card.
Once the banker knows your job and income, they will usually explain the fees and interest rates of the card.
For example, they may say, this card has no annual fee, or the annual fee is $99.
You can ask, does this card have an annual fee?
Repeat after us. Does this card have an annual fee?
Another important point is the interest rate. The banker might say the interest rate is 19.99%.
You can reply, what is the interest rate for this card?
Repeat after us. What is the interest rate for this card?
Sometimes you may want to compare. You can ask, is there a card with a lower interest rate?
Or is there a student card with no annual fee?
These questions help you decide which card is best for your needs. Next, the banker usually explains the credit limit and approval process. After talking about fees and interest rates, the banker will explain your credit limit and how the approval works.
The banker may say your starting limit is $1,000.
You can ask, what is my credit limit?
Repeat after us. What is my credit limit?
Sometimes the banker will explain the limit depends on your income and credit history.
You can also ask, can I request a higher limit in the future?
Repeat after us. Can I request a higher limit in the future?
The approval process can take a few minutes or a few days.
The banker might say, we need to check your credit history before approval.
If you are new to the country, you can ask, can I apply without a credit history?
Many banks have special cards for newcomers or students, so don't be afraid to ask.
Once the limit and approval process are clear, the banker will ask for your ID and supporting documents.
After the approval step, the banker will ask you to show identification and other documents.
They may say, can I see your photo ID?
You can hand over your card and reply, here you go.
Repeat after us. Here you go.
Sometimes they will ask for proof of address, like a utility bill or rental agreement.
You can say, I have my lease agreement with me.
Repeat after us. I have my lease agreement with me.
For newcomers, the banker might also request your study permit, work permit, or permanent resident card.
If you don't have something, you can ask, "Is this document okay instead?"
Once the banker checks your ID and copies the documents, the application can move to the final step, receiving your new card.
After your documents are checked, the banker will tell you how you will receive the card and how to activate it.
Sometimes the banker gives you a temporary card right away, but often they say, your card will arrive by mail in 7 to 10 business days.
You can ask, "Will the card be mailed to my home address?"
Repeat after us. Will the card be mailed to my home address?
When you get the card, you usually need to activate it before use. The banker might say, "Please call this number to activate your card."
Or they may say, you can also activate it online or at an ATM.
Repeat after us. You can also activate it online or at an ATM.
If you're not sure, you can ask, how do I activate the card?
And if you want to set a PIN, you can ask, "Can I choose my own PIN number?"
Once activation is complete, you're ready to start using your credit card. Next, let's look at your first purchase.
Now that your card is activated, let's look at how to use it for the first time.
When you buy something in a store, the cashier might ask, credit or debit?
You can reply, "Credit, please."
Repeat after us, credit, please.
The cashier will usually give you the machine and say, "Please insert or tap your card."
You can ask, should I enter my PIN or just tap?
Repeat after us. Should I enter my PIN or just tap?
If the purchase is online, you'll need to type your card number, the expiry date, and the 3-digit security code on the back.
You can also be asked for your billing address to confirm the payment.
After payment, the receipt usually says approved, which means your card worked.
If something goes wrong, you can ask, "Why was my card declined?"
Once you've successfully used it, congratulations! You've made your first purchase with your credit card.
Wow, we've covered a lot today about applying for a credit card.
Yes, we learned how to ask about card options, give personal information, share job and income details, and understand fees and interest rates.
We also practiced asking about credit limits, showing documents, activating the card, and making your first purchase.
These are real phrases you can use when talking to a banker in North America.
Now, let's do a short role play to review. I'll be the banker and Henry will be the customer.
Hello, I'd like to apply for a credit card.
Sure, can I have your full name?
My name is Anna Chen.
Great! What is your monthly income?
It's $3,000.
Thank you. The interest rate for this card is 19.99%.
Okay, what is my credit limit?
Your starting limit is $1,000.
Perfect. How do I activate the card?
You can activate it by phone, online, or at an ATM.
Thank you very much.
Now, here's your challenge. Let's see what you remember.
1. What can you ask about fees?
2. How do you give your address to the banker?
3. What should you ask if you want to know your credit limit?
If you missed something, listen again and practice saying the phrases out loud.
For extra practice, try role-playing with a friend using today's phrases.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe to support our lessons.
We'll be back with more everyday English for newcomers.
See you next time.
Bye for now.